Hi wonderful people and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, welcome. I'm Vanessa and I share content on the Christian faith, health, money and lifestyle. And if you know anything about me, I used to be a teacher and I left. And I'm going to share with you 5 alternative careers, and I'll share the one that makes me the most money right now with you, so stay tuned for that. How wonderful, isn't it? How wonderful would it be? So, why do teachers quit? I was doing a bit of research and it shows that after teachers become qualified, within the first year, the majority of them stay within teaching. But after 5 years, out of 5, only 3 still stay within teaching, as in being in the classroom. What are the reasons why teachers are leaving so often? I would say things like working hours, long working hours, meaning people always assume, oh, you get the 6 weeks off, you get, half terms off. You don't get it off. Let's be real, you don't get it off. You still have to plan, you still have to mark, you still have to, schedule things in, you always have to do all of these things. So the amount of hours you actually work compared to your salary, you're probably earning $5 an hour, £5 an hour, if we're being real about the situation. Another reason why teachers leave the teaching career is the marking. I recently was told that we're not even allowed to use red pens to mark because it's offensive, but you have to use a green one for punctuation, a blue one for grammar, a black one for... I'm like, whoa, hold up. Just to mark a book. And I understand that it's important to differentiate the colors for the young people, but do you know how many hours that takes to do? That's another reason why. Another reason, I'll just go through them without necessarily explaining them, includes restriction. You can't take holidays outside during term time, so you're only limited to peak seasons when everything's expensive. Or the fact that you become so stressed out because of the politics in work, the fact that you have to meet these criteria, Ofsted in the UK, your work being assessed, internal verification, external verification, and even the reality of teaching is not teaching anymore. Imagine having a class of over 30 young people and trying to pour into them. You're literally having limited time to get through material when you actually signed up to teaching to pour into people. So with that being said, here are alternative jobs you could do. Number 1, become a corporate trainer. What is a corporate trainer? You are doing exactly what you do in the classroom, but with professional people. You train them on different topics. You may have a personal passion. I recently heard from an auntie of mine. She says there's a woman coming in to run a training session on menopause. I was just like, hey, all she needs to do is just go to different institutions, different companies, and run these sessions as a corporate trainer. Or you could be within the learning and development department where you train the people who are new starters within a company. You have all the skills and abilities and transferable skills that you can transfer into the corporate world. So that's one alternative or, career change you may want to consider. Number 2, teaching online. You'd be surprised how many jobs, and I will link a few in the description below, teaching English as a foreign language. I actually took the TEFL course just to give myself more chances and opportunities for careers, because I was in a season of raising young children. So I was limited of being able to even start a new career. I needed something I can do from home. So teaching online, there are websites where you get paid to answer questions. You get paid to answer questions. So if you are already a teacher, knowledgeable in your field and your topic, all you do is you log in, and I'll link it below. You log in, you find questions, you answer them. If it's approved, you get paid. There are alternatives that way, and these will be starting off as side hustles, so they're not necessarily full-time careers, but I'm mixing and matching them just to give you ideas of what you could do. Another career you can consider going down the route of is becoming an educational consultant. So you've worked in the classroom, you know the struggles they have, you know what it's like being on a teacher level, and if you've even worked your way up to management level, even better. A lot of these jobs do require an additional qualification in maybe project management, or you can do all these courses on LinkedIn, sometimes even for free. And this is apply for educational consultant, where you go into different schools, different institutions, seek out and suss out the different issues they're having and give them strategies to implement to make their education and teaching better. That is an alternative career you may consider. And finally, this is my favorite because that's the one that makes me the most money, is becoming a workshop facilitator. What is a workshop facilitator? Most of the time, I must admit, there are companies that will employ you on a contract-based, full-time job or part-time job. I went down the route as a business owner to go through freelance roles. And what essentially we do is we go into different institutions and run workshops. Most of the time, all the materials are already created. So you don't need to create lesson plans and prep work or anything like that. All the materials are already provided. I work with a few companies, and companies range. Some companies even post me all the materials. I just take it with me and show up to the institution. Some of them I have to liaise with the school and then tell them what to print for me. I show up, I present, I leave. I don't need to do any marking. There's no follow-up workshops unless there's 4 parts to it and I come back another day to run the second part or third part. Or you already have the materials where you don't need to print anything. It's already uploaded on their systems. You just need to go in there, save it on a USB, show up to this classroom, deliver, do your very best. And this is a great job for someone who loves presenting, who loves public speaking, who loves interacting with young people, but without the extras. Without the extras. And the pay ranges. Obviously, as a freelancer, you get paid a little bit more, but the pay can range for you. So depending on your risk appetite, as being a teacher where you have consistency, you're always going to have a job, to maybe being a freelancer where nothing's guaranteed. If it's that route you're willing to take because you don't want to be in a classroom consistently, but you love being in the classroom, then this is a career option to consider. A bonus career you may want to consider is becoming a content creator. And when I say content creator, there are 2 avenues. You've got the avenue of, being a YouTuber, being a TikToker, influencer, content creation. But then you also have institutions, all of these exams are designed by somebody. All of these educational textbooks are designed by somebody. So you can stay within the educational sector, but utilize the skills you already have, which you've gained from the classroom. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and be part of my precious people, my MPPs. Have a blessed day. Bye-bye.